Good Saturday morning. You like my gray backdrop instead of tan? I still have trim to do. I have a list of things that I'm going to get done today, but this is news I'm going to share. It's bittersweet news. My hydrangeas. Look, I can knock on this. I can do whatever I want out here, and there are no barky dogs. I was trying to do a makeshift cover there because they were trying to get in. Here's the bittersweet part. It's nice that there's no barky dogs. I'm picking up my flip-flops. My neighbor across the street came to me and said, "How do you do a welfare check? What number do you call?" I was like, "Just call 911. And I said, "Why? What's going on?" He goes, "Well, Larry, the older guy that lives here, he didn't put his garbage cans out last night, and I think there's something wrong. So I might want to do a welfare check." I'm going to stand against my gray backdrop. And I said, I mean, I'll call 911 for you. I've called them several times for other things. He's like, "Okay." Called them up. Police came. Dog control came. Got the dogs. Broke into his house. And they found him in there. We think he had passed maybe 4 to 6 days he had been in there. It's kind of sad, but I mean, we knew he was old and not in the best of health, so it's gonna happen. So we spent several hours outside the house talking with the police, and it was natural causes. The medical examiner didn't come. The funeral home came, took him, and so now that house sits empty, and we're all nervous about what type of people are going to move in there. The family's not very savory. The U.S. Marshal showed up at my door looking for the owner of that house, which isn't the old man that lived there. It's a nephew. So that's the type of family that's over there. Anyway, sad, but it's so quiet out here. The neighbors were more happy about the dogs being taken away. It needed to be done, the poor dogs. So I'm going to work on my list of things to do this morning, today. And look at this. That's unacceptable for July. We need sun. I got a little bit of painting done, and that was it. I went over and worked on the neighbor's yard for 2.5 hours. And it made me tired. My hair is darker than I wanted it to be. Excuse me. But my goal was to get it all one color. So this is gonna be the color, I guess. I only scratched one thing off my list yesterday. Let's get busy. One of the outreach events I did, we were giving out these little baby Douglas fir trees. And supposedly they're only supposed to grow as big as the area that you put them in. So this shouldn't grow too big, I guess. If it gets out of control, I can cut it down. But this one, I think this barrel is defective. It had all the water in it, and this little guy's not surviving. I'm really tired today. I thought my tan was uneven, but it looks like it's the sun. Okay, I want you to go out that gate. I don't want my dog chasing him. Look, I can corner him. There you go. There you go. Okay, now you're safe. If I don't do that, my head is shiny. We have a wild bunny in our yard. He's so cute, but he doesn't let us pet him. He's actually in the neighborhood, and Coco likes to chase him, and then he goes into the neighbor's yard. But I was trying to get him to a safe spot. So here's the lazy person in me. I'm like, do I get all of that? This? Because it's in the backyard. It's up against my house. I do need to get up there. But when I came over here, none of this was painted. See, again, back of the house, and we just kind of left it for last. I'll do it. Just to prove it, I did paint it. It's probably only going to get one coat, though. I thought this was a shaded part of my house. It's not. Good morning. Saturday. It's the next weekend from... Was last weekend 4th of July weekend? I think it was. I bought something funny, and I'm going to test it out. I bought mulch glue, and I'm going to see how it works. Not on this, because you can see but all along here, because I'm not going to plant anything over here. So I'm going to see how good this mulch glue works over here. So I just got through picking out with my tweezers anything I don't want in there for life. And it just accumulates. I just picked all this out. I don't know where it comes from. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna not be so finicky. Anyway, so I'm gonna glue this. Okay, it says not to dilute it. I already shook this up really good. Not to dilute it. I'm just gonna tip over and get everywhere. I'm only gonna put a little bit in because I'm just gonna do this one section for now. Let's see what happens. Okay, it says it takes like 6 to 24 hours to dry. I don't know. I'm gonna let that dry. Go check it out tomorrow, and I'm gonna wash this this sprayer out really, really good because I don't want that glue to ruin it. We'll see how that works. See results in the next video because I had another hard week at work, which is ridiculous because it was a short week. I even called out one day. I only worked 3 days. 2 days. No, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Thought when I left Friday, I would leave it in my rearview mirror, come home, everything would be great. No, I'm feeling fatigued today because some people really suck, and I need to figure out how to not let that control me, but it has. Anyway, see you in the next video.